for those of you who don't know, I guess a little bit of backstory. Before you saw Big B talking about glamour with Toad, he doesn't actually have or need a glamour. And that's because, his backstory is pretty much, he's the big bad wolf. And in the Fables universe, he gets a lot more play than just Little Red Riding Hood. Like, he actually ran around fucking shit up, eating people, like, destroying towns, that kind of shit, for quite some time. So, the only reason they allowed him to come with them here is because he got bored and started helping people escape the adversary, because fuck those guys. When he came here, Snow White tracked him down, and they had a knife or some kind of bullshit like that where it could turn a person into a werewolf, and they were just like, hey, for shits and giggles, let's see if this works. And apparently it did, so. He's a human, he's a werewolf, and he's also a really big-ass wolf whenever he chooses to be. I don't know, if you haven't looked into the comic books, I really recommend it. I mean, if you're the kind of person who can sit down and just read a comic book, you know, you got a laminated nerd card like I do, it's a phenomenal series. Because for some reason, there's nothing better than seeing Pinocchio bitching to Cinderella about how pissed off he is that he hasn't gotten any older, how he's 300 years old, and all he wants to do is pop a boner and get laid. It's fucking, it's priceless. You can't get that anywhere else. Hey, can't you read? Stay off the grass.
Don't make me come over there. Look, I've got an hour of paperwork ahead of me, and I've already had to deal with one asshole tonight, so just...
Sorry, Big B. Didn't mean to be an asshole.
Scarlett Johansson.
Hello, Big
Oh,
B.
it's Beauty.
I wasn't expecting anyone.
I could see that.
I know this looks a little odd, but there's an explanation, I swear.
So, where are you off to?
Well, I went for a walk. I don't see what's wrong with that.
Then why are
Didn't
you
say there
leaving
was.
again?
It's not a big deal. Just, you know, out. For a walk. That's all.
You know the anti-walking rule.
Damn it, I'm late.
For a walk.
Please, Bigby. Promise me you won't tell Beast you saw me.
His name is
He
fucking
worries
Beast,
too
so
much as it is.
I'm not
and
gonna lie to him.
It would just make my life a lot easier.
No. I'm not lying for someone when I don't know the reason. Sorry.
I don't have time to go into it right now. I'll explain it all to you later. I will, but I have to go. It's not what you might be thinking.
Okay, so you're not making a porn with 3 midgets and Whoopi Goldberg. Good to know. Thrill at the exciting door opening scene. And here we have the Woodlands. This is a centerpiece of the comic books. I gotta say, Telltale, as they did with, like, it's good to see that they are still able to work within Kanon. Because in The Walking Dead, they didn't really need to do that. I mean, they had Glenn and Herschel, but they played minor roles.
Day in a row.
They made their own story, which I think is fantastic. You know, it was a good way to handle that. However, it's a little bit different now that they have to use characters in the Kanon. The upshot to them doing this is
You
that
wink?
this game, Wolf Among Us,
Probably
is
for the
set
best.
before the start of the comic books. Because near as I can tell, the comics, I think, start either in the late 90s or early to late 2000s, I guess. This looks like it's set somewhere in the late 60s, maybe mid-80s to late 60s to mid-80s, maybe. Like, that's the thing about, like, for all intents and purposes, they're mostly immortal. They can be killed, but they won't just die on their own. And this shining bastion here is Grimble, the security guard. He is the bridge troll who got chased out by the goats.
Damn thing fell off
He spends
again.
the majority of his time sleeping. But there's a couple occasions where he actually gets off his ass and does something, just not too often.
How much longer is this gonna go on?
Elevator, waiting. Yeah.
Bigby, hey, wait up. Have you seen my wife? Have you seen Beauty?
Yeah, that's Beast. In case you hadn't picked up on it, he lives up to his fucking namesake.
Have you?
Yeah, I did.
What? When? Just now.
Just a few seconds ago. She walked past me. You can probably still catch her.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's those Walking Dead habits where honesty is the best policy, because it gives people less shit to call you out on later. Which, in my book, is always a plus. Nice place. The funny thing is, it actually is. The majority of the apartments, they have magic interworked on them so that they're actually bigger on the inside than they are on the outside.
Damn. Should have cracked a window.
Like, it's very interesting to see how a series like this plays out when magic is an actual thing. And just like in the storybooks, they could do damn near anything.
What a night.
Aw, no popsicles.
Damn it.
So fucking fill it. Come on.
Why do I even
Ketchup
own this?
and a couple
Should've got a
cartons of
smaller
cigarettes. Ironically, Big B's brand is Huff and Puff. Yeah. More of a Newport guy myself.
Bluebeard's file. Never trusted this guy.
Trailers have confirmed that two of the big characters from the comic books are going to be introduced in the next episode, and that's Jack of the Fables. You know, Jack the Giant Killer, Jack and the Beanstalk, or like any fable whose name was Jack is this guy. He's a freeloader. He's always got some get-rich-quick scheme, and he's generally up to no good. He's also kind of a
I
doucher.
never remember ordering that. Probably a bad sign.
And it looks like Big B's got a nasty pig
Hey.
infestation.
Colin, get up. Hey. Oh, not again.
Get the fuck up, Porky.
Oh, hey, Big B.
About 35 seconds from being breakfast.
I'm in your chair, huh?
I've only got the one. So yeah.
That's all you got? A chair? Not even a bed? Well, it is a pretty big chair, at least. Oh, here we go. Take a shot.
Got a smoke? Thanks.
Something awesome.
Couple
about
thousand
that.
more of these, we'll be even on that house you owe me.
Fucking pig smoking.
This has gotta stop. You can't keep sneaking off the farm like this.
The fresh air and sunshine pitch they sell you on is bullshit. I didn't escape out of the homelands to end up in some prison, okay? Don't send me back there, Bigby. You don't know what it's like, okay? You haven't been there.
Bigby actually can't
Calm
be
down.
there.
I'm not sending you back.
Under penalty of death. Like, he will be murdered if he sets foot on the farm.
That for me?
Nope.
The house didn't blow itself down, Bigby. That's all I'm saying. Do with that what you will. Now, I'm not saying it's reason enough for me to have definitely been offered a drink, but, it would have helped ease some of the pain you once caused me, yes?
Fucking
It
liar.
also would have shown everyone how different you are now.
You built your house out of straw, you dumb fuck. A strong breeze could have knocked it the fuck over. So eat a dick.
Nice. I take it all back. This is why everyone hates you.
So, everyone hates me.
Nah, I'm just giving you shit.
I'm doing my best here.
Clearly that is not true, what with the selfishness with the bourbon.
Blow me.
But, no, hate's the wrong word. They fear you more than anything. You ate a lot of people back in your day.
Hey, people
Thought
are
we were all
delicious.
supposed to have a fresh start here. I can't change the past.
Well, you can't change people's memories either.
Sadly, you
Look,
kinda can.
I'm not saying it's fair,
Magic.
but it's real. People are scared of you. I mean, look at your hands.
When was your last manicure?
Who'd you get in a fight with? A fable, right? I'm sure you're not going around punching Mondays.
I was doing my job, believe it or not.
Your job is to beat the shit out of fables?
Sometimes.
Sometimes I take them to the farm.
Fuck you.
Tough talk coming from
You
bacon.
think my job is easy? You try keeping a bunch of fables from killing each other. How do you think this all works?
I don't know. How?
By being big and being bad.
By being big and being bad. Don't say that shit in front of people. It's embarrassing.
God damn it.
That's the attitude that gets you in trouble. I'm sure you were shitty to everyone you came across tonight.
Not everyone.
Name one.
Beauty.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I kept her from making a bad situation worse.
Right. Yeah. That's real nice of you.
Yeah, it kinda is.
Life is easier with friends, Bigby. And we live a long fucking time. I know you like this whole lone wolf thing you got going for yourself. But I've seen the way you look at Snow, okay? You're not fooling me.
Will you shut up?
Well, maybe if my throat wasn't so parched, I wouldn't have to keep talking.
Wait, that doesn't make
Just
sense.
give me a drink, please.
Colin, enough already. I haven't slept in 2 days. I went out a second-story window, and I want to get in 2 seconds of shut-eye before I...
Eat you for being a dick.
Look, if I give you this, will you let me sleep?
Yeah, all right. Probably.
Keep fucking with me.
Thanks, Bigby.
Keep this shit up. You'll be a fucking spiral ham in a heartbeat. Pizza delivery for Icy Wiener. Oh yeah, that totally fixed it.
Bigby,
Snow?
come with me.
Oh sure, I mean that's oh, you mean walk with you.
Snow. Snow!
What? Sorry, What is it?
What happened?
I just can't get into it this second. We need to hurry to
Hi.
Hello. Good morning. Or evening.
Now,
Yeah.
this guy, you won't have a clue who he is unless you've read pretty far into the comics, and
These walls are paper thin.
even then it might not be him, but
We need to be careful. We'll talk outside.
my best bet for who that is Rodney, and he is a spy from the adversary planted here to kind of carry out covert missions, and they never mention what that is, but he's there with his wife, and they choose not to talk about it. And a couple times they mentioned having to wash off blood, so I'm assuming whatever it is isn't pretty. But he might just be some guy or some new character. What interests me is the fact that the woodsman who were just kicking the crap out of before, he's mentioned, but he never makes an appearance in the comics. So they're not, Telltale isn't afraid of working within the canon and adding characters, and I think that's awesome. But let's find out what's under this jacket. I hope it's candy. Sweet, a Pez dispenser, all right.
You knew this girl? She's not a Mundy, right? Who was she? I thought I knew everyone in Fabletown.
A working girl?
A working girl? I don't... I mean,
Yeah,
I'm a
Snow
working...
White's kind of
Oh.
naive.
The woodsman. He attacked her and I stepped in. And he threatened to kill us both.
And make
No.
a shitty movie.
You don't think he...
I don't think anything yet. Just give me a second.
It's just... terrible.
So, who found her?
I did. She was just like this. I didn't touch her. I grabbed Grimble's jacket to cover her with. Then, I came to get you right away.
No one else was with you?
No. Big P, did one of us do this?
There hasn't been a murder in Fabletown in a long time.
Since
All the
Hansel
more
killed
reason
Gretel.
we shouldn't start a panic before we know what's going on. I'll have a look around. We don't have much time before people will be coming through here.
It's like 2 a.m., isn't it? Wait a minute, this isn't a Pez dispenser at all.
She was placed here with some care.
What do you mean?
You can see that someone didn't just toss her here. She was deliberately placed. For us to find.
What kind of monster would do this?
We're living in Fabletown, so that's a little more literal than you might think.
Strange cut. What did this to her?
What could do something like that?
Either something very sharp, or something with magic attached to it.
Like Chuck Norris's fist.
What is?
Huh. It says, if found, please
It's
return to Mitt Romney.
A ribbon.
Hmm.
There's some kind of symbol here.
Huh. I don't recognize it.
Neither do I.
Meh. All the hookers I like end up dead.
I'm sorry. This is just so surreal. What do you want to do next?
Draw a light bath, maybe watch my shows and take a nap.
We still have some time. I should keep investigating the area.
Okay, good idea.
I'll call Grissom. Somebody spilled ketchup. No, wait, it's blood.
Blood. Drops of blood. I'd say it's been here an hour, maybe?
Dear God, it was the Grouch. Come out of there, you son of a bitch. Oh, I know you did this. Oh. Okay,
Just some
maybe
loose
not.
Trash. Yep, more blood. Someone might have hopped the fence, got caught, then left the trail I found earlier. Blood. Still wet. Sharp enough. Fabric. Looks like jeans. Doesn't tell me much.
Alright, getting serious for a minute. Since this is an investigation game, let's look at the facts. We've got no blood trail on that side of the fence, which means whoever hopped it didn't leave this way. We've got some relatively fresh blood here, but no more trail, followed by the severed head, which couldn't have been dead that long because it bled a little bit as it was set down.
What are you doing?
Better to
Checking
be
out your
thorough.
legs. I mean,
Sure,
investigating.
Hurry up. We don't have much time. We should move her before anyone shows up. We'll find out more at the business office. She'll be in the books. I'm sure of it.
We record our
Bigby, do
prostitutes.
you have any idea what's going on?
This is a message.
A message? I don't know, Bigby. I get complaints at the office all the time.
Quality furniture at low
Just
prices.
what about this makes you think that?
Whoever did this isn't exactly hiding it. The placement of the head, it's exact. Purposeful. She was placed here precisely for us to find. All of us.
So,
Well, yes. I guess you're right. The killer
that would
wanted
seem
us
to
to know what they
indicate
had done.
Rodney. Or some other agent of the adversary.
I'm gonna have to tell Crane about this. As long as King Cole is gone, he's acting mayor. He needs to know.
He's acting
And he's
Dingleberry.
going to find out anyway, so we may as well get out in front of it. It'll just be worse if he finds out we held it from him. I know you don't like him, but he's our boss. This is part of the job.
We should wait until we have more to tell him. Right now, all we know is a girl is dead. Telling Crane doesn't change that, and I've got all the motivation I need to find out who did this.
That sounds
My
reasonable,
favorite
but
prostitute.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
I just don't want him interfering.
Crane's not what's important right now. We need to figure out who this girl was so we can find whoever did this. Take
This
this
is
back
true.
to Dr. Swinehart. He can take a look at it. I'll meet you at the business office.
Win it, win it, win it. Alright, I guess this is where we'll cut this one for now, and we'll pick this back up with episode 2.